Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of Junk Journals of July. These are details. And I chose to do, what are they called, specimen cards, but like in my own way, because that's basically how we should be doing it the way we feel in our hearts to do it. So let's go over the usual stuff. Winifred's going to make a bunch of noise and break things, and that's what she does. I don't know what she's doing, so please ignore her in the background. Just start it off. You see something that somebody else has made, and I did not credit it. Please, please, please politely private message me, and I will credit it. I will figure it out. Everything will be fine. I just have had the stuff so long, or it was given to me, that I don't honestly have any idea where like 90% of it comes from. So please, Winifred, do not break my computer. So please let me know. And then also, if you want to know where something's from, there may be a chance I know, or I can find it. So maybe pop a comment down below, and I will let you know if I am able to find it and link it, and then, yeah, yada, yada, yada. This was by far the funnest thing I ever done. I definitely learned how to do things for next time when I do specimen cards. And I used like pressed flowers I bought on Amazon for resin. I no longer do resin. I want to get back into it, but it's very frustrating. It costs a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. You screw up, you're out like $15. And it's just disappointing, and I had to throw away. Well, you're more than $15 because I had to throw away like 5 or 6 fairly expensive molds, and I was very upset about everything. So here's some mini die cuts and everything that I was going to put inside of there, and I used just regular Scotch packing tape to do this, and I actually really like them. Like, I was looking at them later on, and I actually really like them. Next time I might actually try my hand at laminating them. I do have a laminator. I just haven't broken it out in forever, so we will see. So, like the previous video, I suck at talking points, and so unless you want me to ramble on and on and on about nonsense, I decided for these 7 videos that I was going to do questions. And so let's start the questions I found online. So how did I start junk journaling? I actually started a long time ago, probably after high school, and I started basically a smash book. I have the journal still, where I was just like anything and everything. It was my first semester of college is when I started it. I just started shoving everything into basically a moleskin journal, and it's been an addiction ever since. And then I got into planners, like ring-bound planners and Kiki K and Filofax and everything shortly after, and now I kind of combine them. I don't remember this part exactly. I do know that it was either Instagram or Pinterest, but it showed me junk journaling, and my world went upside down, and I've been obsessed ever since. I learned to bookbind. I'm not very good, but I'll get better. It's great. I've been doing it for at least 5 years, but now that I think about it, I've been doing it for almost 10 years. Because when I went to college, it was almost 10 years ago when I first started, so that was pretty great. And I just tried it. Like, I went through a phase when I worked at a pretty cushy job where I spent a lot of money on art supplies, like scrapbook paper and stuff like that, and I regret it 100%. Should have been saving. Please, you guys save money. But I have all this stuff from that, and so, hold on, I'm going to pick up my thing before she walks on it. So, I'm trying to use up what I have now. So that's the first question. Yeah. Right now these are little stars that came inside of, with the flowers and stuff. Like, I got a kit for like $20. It was a really good price, and I will try to remember to link it below. If I do not, somebody just yell at me and I'll link it. I still have it linked and everything. So the next question is my weird obsessions. Cards from junk mail. Like the little fake debit cards and stuff. I have a container just full of them. I'm obsessed with them, and I have no idea what I'm going to use them for, but I can't let them go. They're great for like doing smushies and swipies with paint, so yeah. Pamphlets with images. Like, we just went to the vet for my dog. He's 15. He's healthy. I mean, he may have kidney cancer or kidney disease, but we're not exactly sure. It would be like the very, 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 very early stage if he has it, so he's due for another blood. He'll be in for another blood draw in about 4 weeks to make sure he doesn't have it. But I collected pamphlets from there because I was like, look how cute these animals are, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Cheap stationery, dollar store, dollar spot. Like, I don't care if they don't stick. I will glue them down. I have an obsession with them. I love going to the thrift store. I love Facebook Market, Craigslist. Like, I see these things and I'm like, I need to use that because if I don't use it, it's going to go in the trash. And I feel like terrible about the idea of it going into trash. I'm obsessed with using bad words. I am. Like, my motto for art is usually, if it makes me laugh, it's good art. Like, not for other people, but for me. Like, I don't do art for anyone but myself. Now, if I were to open up to commissions, which is a dream one day, that's different. But for right now, when I do art for myself, it is 100%, it's got to make me laugh. I mean, like, right now I'm doing Junk Journal July, so it's not, like, making me hee laugh. Because I'm trying to follow the prompts, but if I'm just making art to make art, then, yeah, it's got to make me laugh. That's what's important. I am a crazy cat lady. 100%. I have no way of stopping it. We don't know when it started, but it started at some point as a kid, and now full blown. So if I can find anything with cats on it, I'm gonna want it, and I'm gonna use it, and yeah. So I'm kind of obsessed with all the cats. I'm obsessed with Crayola, too. 100% cannot get over how much I love Crayola. Like, every time a new Crayola item comes out, I get really excited. Like, I plan to actually, like, my goal of YouTube is to start using items in which you ignore that ding that you can find on the cheap for your journals. So I would like to start doing journal pages with different Crayola items, like actual like big things like the spinny thingy and the crown maker and all that stuff. Like, I want to show that so I'm getting text messages and they're funny. Show that you can use anything. You don't have to spend a ton of money on items. You can use something as simple as kids stuff to make journal pages. Like, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, that's all that matters. You shouldn't have to pay $1,000 million for the stuff. So, and then lastly, I like very inappropriate photos and pictures. Like, not like sexual or anything like that, but like just inappropriate, like into windows and stuff like that. Like, I think those are hilarious. Nobody else really. I mean, some people will giggle at it too, but like, I am just a dirty mind at heart, and I try not to let it come through on my social media side, but in my personal stuff, like, it makes me laugh. I'm gonna do it. So that is my weird obsessions. Right now, I have everything slid under the tape, so I could try to like line it up. I like these little card things. I got them. I don't know if they're from Tim Holtz or someone else, or if somebody sent them to me, but I love them. They're supposed to be like film cards, and so then you put your own things on the inside. So that was really fun. Next question is things I want to try in terms of techniques. I want to make my own stamps, like not just like silhouette mint. Oh my god, that's my dream thing, where it like cuts the rubber stamp for you, and it's like basically a Cricut or silhouette. It's a silhouette for making stamps. I need it. I have an obsession with stamps. I have multiple notebooks, like big binders of stamps that I don't even use, and I want this jigger so bad. But I'm talking about like out of cardboard, out of hot glue, out of foam. Like, you know, make my DIY mixed media stamps. I really want to try that. I want to start making my own collage pages. So, like, putting stamps like letters and numbers across the page. I love the look of those. I just haven't sat down and done it because I work a full-time job. And so I can make art and stuff during work. I'm fortunate enough for this type of job because this job is mostly catered towards college students, so we have the ability to do things like this. But yeah, I just don't want to. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I just want to try doing it. Different dyeing methods of paper is another one. I currently will do coffee, and I will hang them up or put them outside to dry. And so they're like wrinkly and stuff like that, and I love that. But I would like to get into doing like baking the papers and using different types of teas and eco dyeing and God, what else? I don't even know. There's so many ways. I did this last time. this last 2 times. The last time before last, thanks for stumbling across words. I did a peach dye spray bottle, or peach tea spray bottle, and then I also used egg dye, like from Easter, and that was really fun. And I used my niece and nephew to help me with that, and it was a blast. And they came out really good, so I'm glad I will do that again. I need to stock up more, but I have to wait a year, so Amazon. And then also the very last time, I used magic markers by Jane Davenport, because like there was when they first came out, so they leak terribly, and I have no use for them, but I can't part from them. But I realized I could splatter them really easy. So we splattered. I have a file of pages that I need to. Winifred, stop breaking that! Oh my god. I have a pile of pages that are just splattered with it, and I would like to experiment more with those splatters and using the magic markers and everything. They came out really cool, but they're all like, I don't know, circus colors, because I wasn't the one who chose all the colors. My niece and nephew chose the colors because they were having fun. So, and then lastly, tie-dyeing journal covers. I love the idea. Like you tie-dye the fabric and then you put the fabric on the journal. And I think that would be a really fun thing to do. And so that's on my list of when I have money, please let me buy tie-dye. So yeah, those are my they're my techniques I want to try. Right now I am preparing the pieces of plastic to be cut down to accommodate, or to put these specimens in. Super fun. Super fun. Winifred, stop it. Oh my god, my kitten is driving me up a wall today. Love her to death, but Jesus Christ, little girl. Jesus Christ. Sorry if I offended anybody. I mean, kind of. No, I am sorry. Okay, so the next question is my opinion on ring-bound journals, bound journals, and TNs. I like ring-bound for planners. I don't like using it for journals, even though I wish I did, because then they can just move around. Like, you can move the papers around, you can take the paper out, you can decorate it that way. I don't know, it just doesn't, it doesn't feel real. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It doesn't feel real. Like, it's not like a forever art page like that. And I feel that way with my planners too. Like if it's in a ring bound, they just don't feel like I'm going to keep them forever. And so they don't feel real to me. Bound feels real no matter what. They feel like I'm going to keep them forever and ever and ever. And they get chunky and beautiful and I love it. And then TNs are great for on the go and like a small creating. I have yet to really create an junk journal TN. I make them, and I love making them, but I don't know. The size is not conducive to how I create art. What do you have now? Winifred, oh my god, you guys, she's gotten a Q-tip. She is crazy. Okay. But you have to have multiple, or in order to have multiple notebooks for multiple things, you have to have a cover for it, and that can be quite spendy, so. Yeah. Oh, Winifred. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. She's being terrible, and I don't want to have to revoice this, so you're just going to keep all the funness in here. So, yeah. So, yeah. I wrote down, well, I guess, yeah, so it's thinking of questions. Yeah. And then the last question is Cricut and junk journaling. I love the Cricut for junk journaling because you can cut virtually anything with a Cricut, and a silhouette would be the same way. So you can cut, I have created pockets and people, tip-ins, journal covers. Like, you can pretty much do anything. Letters, icons, shapes, you can use it to write, you can use it to draw. It's versatile. I actually own a Cricut Maker and a Cricut Joy. I think I use the Cricut Joy more in terms of junk journaling because I can just have it on my desk with my journal and it's easier. But I love my Cricut Maker. Oh my god, I love my Cricut Maker. They did not have it in pink when we bought it, so technically when I move out on my own away from my mother, dearest. Winifred, you're breaking things again. Oh my god. sorry guys, then I will give her this one, and I will go buy me the Cricut Maker in pink, or the new Cricut Maker, because I guess that one's released now. So I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. So do you guys use the Cricut or the Silhouette or some kind of machines to make stuff for your junk journal? If you do, put it below. I would love to look at it and find out more ways, because the more things I can make, the happier I am. That's basically it. If I can DIY it, I'm happy. Will you stop, Winifred? I'm going to scream. You guys, don't get a kitten. Don't do it. I love her to death, but she drives me nuts, and I know I've yelled at her like 50 times through this video, and I've probably hurt your ear at least 50 times, but she does. She drives me absolutely bonkers. You can see in last week's video of day 1 and 2, because they were short, so they were shoved together. I tried to shove these videos together in like one video. It did not work at all. Winifred. She's been so naughty. I'm going to kick her out of the office. Yeah, some of them are just too long, even when they're sped up, and it just got to a point where I was like, well, I guess I'm doing 7 different videos instead of just one video like I wanted. Because, I don't know, I like having the whole, a whole process, like, shown of how I do it, and that's how I prefer to watch it. And I do notice, like, and I probably went off on this in another video, but I'm a very chatty person, and I prefer my videos to be chatty, and I prefer to listen to people's chatty videos. I know that I don't know what it is, but so, like, people do the ASMR, and, like, that's great. If you do it, that's awesome. I'm not judging you on it or anything. You do you, boo. But I hate ASMR. Like, listening to paper tearing, like, hurts my head. Like, I need you to chat to me, and I hate process videos that have music. It drives me nuts, because, like, if I wanted to listen to music, I wouldn't be on YouTube. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I come here to listen to you chat about your life and tell me how you make things and how your children drive you insane. Like, that is literally why I come to YouTube. I will, like, look at somebody's, because I don't fully pay attention to videos. Like, I just can't zone in 100%. My ADHD will not let me. And so if you do a video where it's just ASMR or just music, like, I'll start it, and then about 2 minutes in, I'm like, I can't do this. And then I end up leaving the video and never end up finishing. Even if it's something, like, amazing that I want to watch. Like, I can't just, I need the talking. I'm a talker. I love talking. So, I hope I don't offend anybody by this. Like, as long as you love what you're doing and what you're making, my opinion is shit. Like, don't care about my opinion, please. Like, if you love the ASMR and the music, then do it. Like, I wish I could love it, because it's not that I dread voiceovers. I just never know what to talk about, and they take so long. And so then I just don't end up wanting to do them. Sorry, Winifred's breaking things again. And so, yeah. But if they make you I wish I could do the music. I don't even know where you can get copyright-free music. It's on my list to figure out. But it's not that high, because I'm not, like, gung-ho over it. Like, the chances of me doing it are very slim. Unless I'm, like, sick or something and I still want to put a video out. I thought about, like, going on, like, Fiverr and hiring somebody to do my voiceovers, but, like, not going to happen. I'm going to just have to do it myself. So that black line right there was really driving me nuts. It was from the Sharpie. And Winifred, stop it. And so I wanted to cover it up with a word just to make it not stand out so much. But look how cute, like, the other ones are. Like, I love it, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Right now, they're just right back in my ephemera stash. And this one, the one I'm making right now, went in my junk journal. And I really like it. I like the pressed flowers, and I would like to use more of them and figure it all out. And, like, I have so much from when I was doing resin that I want to use it, so I'm trying to figure out how to use it. So this is just where it's at. Don't have a hair tie, and I'm regretting it. But I don't see any near me either, so that's that's his life, you guys. Always keep a hair tie near you. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We got 2 minutes left of this video, so what can we say? I went on a date for the first time in like 2 years, and oh my god, it was amazing. Well, I mean, like, we watched a movie. We watched The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Love the Warrens. Love them. So, yeah, it was a good date, and I'm happy, and I'm excited to go on another date with him this week. We know each other already from school, so it's good. He's the one who's texting me and distracting me while I'm trying to do this, so he's probably like, uh-oh, I made her upset 'cause she's not responding, but, you know, whatever. Total opposite, 100% total opposite of what I'm usually dating, so, but it's good. We have good chemistry, so I'm excited, and I probably shouldn't be sharing this to YouTube, but whatever. You guys get my life. You guys get to hear the world from me, so, yep. Excuse me. Sorry. Right now I am taping and adding these. I really liked putting little butterflies. They're like iridescent little butterflies. Sorry, I had to drink coffee. With this flower, and yeah, I will definitely do things differently next time. Like cut the small hole and then punch the big hole if I do it this way. What I wanted to do was do Cricut, but, you know, I think at this point I was pretty mad at Cricut because it's been fighting with me lately, so I just was like, I'm just going to hand do it outside of these little ones that I already had. So it's all good. I like it. I like how it turned out. Kind of reminds me of space or the moon or something. I like it. It's in my journal. That's what matters. So we are in the less than a minute left, and then the video's over. So once again, if you use Cricut or Silhouette or some other fun machine to add pieces to your junk journal, please comment below. Let me know, because I would love to look into more things I can do for the junk journals and, you know, make and all that stuff. So here is just one last look. Thank you guys for joining me today on day 4 details, and look forward to my next video. Bye!